Hey guys, it's FifaRalle here and welcome to episode 2 of the Be A Pro Ultimate Team Edition. And it's been a while since the last episode, but finally I got around editing the second one. And in the last episode we played the season opener with Northampton and we won our first game, and Da Costa got the only goal of the game. Now in this episode we're going to introduce basically the training ground, which is where we can improve Da Costa's traits and skill moves and weak foot basically. So by completing the different kind of skill games, we can get practice points which we can use in order to improve the different traits, the weak foot and the skill moves of Da Costa basically. So that is the way we improve those things on him. So here's basically how it works. If we complete a bronze challenge, we get 1 practice point. A silver challenge will give 2 practice points, gold will give 3, and the skill challenge will give us 5 practice points. And this is just a short introduction of the training ground. We're starting out here with the basic ground moves, but in order for this episode not to just feature me playing skill games, it will just be one drill or one challenge, skill challenge in this episode, but it's just kind of to introduce how it all works. So if I'm able to beat the challenge, I will get as a practice point for Da Costa here, and this one is a quite simple one, just hitting it into the goals. And as you can see here, Da Costa is quite able of doing so. He's hitting one in there, he's hitting another one in there, and that is pretty much the final one that comes up here. And in the end, he is able to hit all of the goals, and he gets the bronze level. He completes it, he gets enough points, and that means we get 1 practice point for that. And after we get the practice point here, you kind of have the table of how many points we need for the different things. So there's like fancy passes, bicycle kicks, skill move upgrade, and so on. And at this point in time, we only have 1 practice point, but this is something that will be introduced in the different episodes, and there might also be something introduced with creating set pieces and stuff like that. But it was time for match day 1 or match day 2, I guess, the first game of this episode, but the second game in the division with Northampton, and we get matched up against Cornwall United. He got a few goal players into his side, but the chemistry is not exactly the best, so I thought it might be a good chance to get a few goals with Da Costa. And we played 9 minutes and he breaks on through here, he tries out the chip, but the keeper will save it quite easily. 15th minute, it's the Montagnac out on the wing, played really well in the first game, and he finds Sinclair here, was not able to score in the first game for Northampton, but Da Costa picks the ball up here. He's able to turn around, a little step over, cuts inside, but he cannot find the target with his weak foot there, unfortunately. 25th minute though, he's on the ball again, and this time around he goes past the defender onto his right foot, his strong foot, and he will make it 1-0, get the first goal of the game, and his second goal for Northampton in 2 games, so that is not too bad. And he's showing quite the potential, Da Costa here, getting another goal for himself, and a little samba dance to finish it all off here. So 1-0 it is in the 25th minute, and Northampton had a lot of the play in this game. De Montagnac trying out a finesse there, but it's right into the arms of the keeper, and it doesn't really come to anything. But in the 42nd minute, Da Costa breaks on through again, lovely little flick past the defender, and he'll take him on again with a fake shot before he scores with the weak foot. And he makes it 2-0. This time around, a nice little knee slide celebration pointing to the sky. And that is his second goal of the game. And a lovely goal that was. Flicks it behind the defender there and the fake shot. Nice little goal from him there in the 43rd minute. And it's looking quite good for Northampton if they want to pick up another 3 points in this game. And the first half was not over. It's Hackett going past the defender. And I have no clue what the opponent's keeper was doing. But he was rushing out and Hackett could easily chip him to make it a 3-0. So just before halftime we get another goal, and this pretty much secures the win because it doesn't seem like there's much of a chance of my opponent coming back into the game there. So Northampton 3-0, 44th minute goal from Hackett, lovely little chip over the keeper there, looked quite nice, and especially the step overs past the defender. So going into the second half, or almost going into the second half, because there's one more chance in the first half. It's Da Costa on the ball and he links up with Hackett. He drags it back, passes it back to Hackett, who goes with the bicycle kick, but right into the arms of the keeper. And then we're into the second half. Da Costa on the ball again, and he just weaves it back and forth. The defense seemed to have given up at this point in time, and he completes his hat-trick. for the club. His first professional hat-trick, I guess we can call it, for Northampton here in his second game only, so that was really quick. He got his first hat-trick, and it makes it 4-0 in this game. So after this, not much happened in the game. Da Costa tried to set up Sinclair, and he's still not able to get a goal for the club, and in the end, the game ends at 4-0. A very good game for Da Costa, getting a 9.2 match rating, scoring 3 goals, completing quite a few passes, and having quite a few key dribbles as well, and getting 5 dribbles in total, and just overall playing a very good game indeed. And this will definitely help us improve his stats and his reputation with those good stats. So we're sitting on 6 points at this point in time, having played 2 games, and it looks like we might have a good chance of picking up the holding position if we keep on playing like this. And if we keep on playing like this, we might get the promotion very soon. So yeah, after this, I was ready to play one more game. It's match day 3, and we changed the team a little bit around for fitness reasons. And Sinclair, he was swapped out with O'Donovan because Sinclair didn't really play too good in the first 2 games. So at least he didn't get a goal, and that is what we want our strikers to do at least. So we decided to put him on the bench and get O'Donovan into the side, and he shows straight from kickoff what he's capable of, going past several defenders here. He tries out the shot from distance, but the keeper will save it. The 7th minute, Da Costa on the ball here, a few skill moves, and in the end he gets enough space to get a shot in, but he's not able to find the target, unfortunately. But Northampton were all over my opponent, and in the 9th minute we flick it back for the bicycle kick, but a nice little block by Terry, I believe it was, and no goal that time around. But 16th minute, Da Costa is on through again, and again he cannot score, unfortunately. We get a corner instead for Northampton, and from there, Collins, the centre-back, will head it in to bring us up 1-0. Not exactly the most beautiful goal, but it gives us the lead, and a good point in time to get it early into the first half here. A simple header into the far corner there from Collins, the centre-back, and 1-0 it is. But in the 90th minute, just 2 minutes later, Collins makes a huge mistake, a terrible touch. He's able to pick it up, and Müller here in the end will volley it in at the near post to make it 1-1. So an instant response for my opponent there, and Collins making a mistake after scoring the goal, so it's all even. But 35th minute, lovely dummy from Da Costa finding Blair, and he's about to get his first assist, but in the end, it's actually John Terry to run the ball over the line. So no assist there for Da Costa, even though it's a lovely little dummy and a pass and a very good shot from Blair playing on the right mid in this game. And the game continued on into the 44th minute. Had hoped for a bit of a bicycle kick with Da Costa, but in the end it is saved. Blair picks it up, and he shows he can play it very well. He crosses into Donovan, chested up, and look at that goal. This is why we play him instead of Sinclair. Beautiful goal there, chest up into the air, and the bicycle kick past the keeper. And that is probably the goal of the season so far. A very nice goal there. Good control in the box, and a very nice goal to make it 3-1. The keeper and the defense standing no chance there, and a nice ball from Blair to find Donovan as well. So yeah, 3-1 it is in the 45th minute. And into the second half, not much stuff happened. There was one more chance in the first half. It's Carter on the ball. He'll cross it in, and a little bicycle kick, but it's right into the hands of the keeper. And into the second half, as I said, not much stuff happened from Da Costa's side. Here he loses possession, and he didn't really play too well into the second half. He's on the ball here again, but in the end, he actually gets a bad shot in, and it doesn't really come to anything. So in the end, the manager decides to get Sinclair in onto the pitch and get Da Costa out to see if Sinclair might be able to get a goal in the game, because, well, he hasn't been able to get a goal in the 2 first games, so maybe he's capable of doing it in this game. So Da Costa off, Sinclair on, but in the end, the game ends at 3-1, and it also means Da Costa's rating ends at a 7.6 rating, and he didn't score any goals in this game. His first game not getting a goal, but still he had a few dribbles, a few passes going, and almost getting an assist. Unfortunately, it was an own goal in the end, and this is going to pretty much be where we end off this episode. We're sitting on 9 points in the league table. And it looks like we're taking another vital step towards the holding position. And here have the overall stats. We scored 4 goals, which means we now do get a shooting upgrade, and we're able to dribble 7 players in total. So that means we also get a dribbling upgrade. So these are the stats now. We now got 50 shooting, 57 dribbling, and our overall is now a 54. And that is going to be where we end off the episode, guys. I hope you did enjoy it. I will try and have another one out soon enough. And that's all. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you later.